Hey everybody, Achilios here. It's hard to believe that we've already gotten through kickoff as well as our first Masters event of the season. So I wanted to take a moment to rewind and take a stroll back through kickoff and relive some of the great moments that we witnessed. Over the past month, we witnessed a staggering 30 matches and 79 maps played across the span of 16 days. With the expanded schedule and teams stepping up in real time, this was hands down the most intense kickoff we've seen to date. The intense gameplay was largely thanks to the newly introduced triple elimination format. Since it took 3 losses to be out of the tournament, we saw teams locking in and leveling up with every single match. No team went down without a fight, nor without showing their potential. In the end, Nongshim, T1, and Paper Rex secured their spots for Masters Santiago. But alas, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows where some teams succeed and go on to Masters events, others do fall shy of the mark. So we have to talk about RRQ. They cruised through the bracket undefeated to reach the upper finals. However, they faced Nongshim, who had fantastic momentum, riding off the double duelist meta with Dambi's Neon, falling in a close 2-3 heartbreaking loss. In the mid-bracket finals, they were swept 0-3 by a T1 led by their new IGL Munchkin. Finally, in the lower finals, they fell 1-3 to a slow starter, Paper X. Despite the tough exit, their tenacity was on full display. RQ has officially solidified their status as a powerhouse, and I can't wait to see what they bring to Stage 1. Nongshim wrote the ultimate underdog story this kickoff. After being promoted in 2024 and subsequently relegated, they fought their way back through the 2025 Ascension. And this time, they were a completely different team. They tore through Team Secret, T1, and Full Sense before taking down RRQ to clinch their first ever international qualification. In Santiago, they completed a historic Masters run. Nongshim didn't drop a single series and only 1 map on their way to the trophy, defeating Paper Rex in an all-Pacific Grand Final. T1, we saw the return of one of our best IGLs in Munchkin, rejoining the squad and transforming them into a dream team. They had a shaky start, but eventually lived up to their super team hype by dismantling top-tier opponents one by one. Heading to Masters as the #2 seed from Pacific, their results were a bit disappointing, but they're just getting started. This is still a team that everyone should have their eyes on. A lot of people doubted if this team could find their form again. Early in kickoff, Paper X looked shaky. The veteran seemed inconsistent, and the newcomer Envy struggled to find his footing. But as the saying goes, form is temporary, class is permanent. From the brink of elimination, Paper X went on a massive 4-match win streak to grab that last Masters ticket. They showed great resilience in Masters Santiago, making it all the way to the grand final to square off against Nongshim in a Pacific showdown. Never doubt this team, even if they stumble in Stage 1. You know they'll rise again like they always do. Beyond the results, kickoff was packed with unforgettable moments. Which one stuck with you? We've rounded up some of the highlights that kept us very entertained. Like Benkai before him, Akame has become a true entertainer during kickoff. He's played 7 matches and delivered a performance in every single walkout. Whether it was swapping spots with his coach or teaming up with his teammate Kaide, DFM and Akame have made kickoff so much fun to watch. One of our main attractions in Pacific, as always, has been Texture's hunt for an ace. And while the ace jinx might be broken, his teammates on Genji still fight harder than his opponents to deny him that 5th and final kill. With clips like these, we can always look forward to Texture's pained reactions at the end. And this time, I think Karan realized just how close Texture was and how pained he was because he tried to rally the team back. Nice! As the saying goes, misery loves company, and Texture loves seeing his teammates also fail to get aces. Now let's take a look at some heartwarming highlights. It's players showing genuine respect for their opponents across the stage.
Okay, not good.
It's wholesome moments like those that made us Pacific fans smile. We've taken a look at plenty of the big moments and highlights from kickoff, and take a look at some of the unique stats and records set by our players. We saw momentum shifting back and forth throughout our matches. Perhaps it's a bandit effect, maybe it's the outlaw, but there were thrifties everywhere at this kickoff. We saw a total of 73 thrifty rounds this season. That's 2.43 per match. Compare that to 2025, and it's been a massive jump. And of course, there's a special mention to Nongshim versus Full Sense, which had 5 thrifties consecutively. As we've known since he joined Pacific, Primi is simply built different. In the upper round 2 against DRX, he shattered the record for the most kills in a single VCT Pacific match with 79, surpassing Depp's previous record of 78. His record-breaking, however, does not end there. He simultaneously set a new record for kill-death differential at plus 41, with 79 kills and 38 deaths, beating Margaret's previous record of plus 35. And how can we not talk about Patman? Huge breakout performance with him, newly on Global Esports and Kickoff. And he set an all-timer, a new ACS record of 516 in a single map against DFM. With the downtime that Global Esports has had and the cooking that Frost likes to do, I hope that we see a lot more of this from Patman in Stage 1. Global Esports continue to look like a different team with every single year that goes by, but right now it feels like they are striking gold. They used to get 3 to 4 wins in an entire year. However, they got 3 wins in Kickoff alone this year and were dangerously close to making their way to Masters Santiago. Their standout performance is giving GE fans plenty of reasons to be excited heading into Stage 1. But with the good, there's the potential bad. Is there a curse over Frost's head? Coach Frost had a win-loss, red light, green light pattern over at Talon last year, and it seems to be happening again at Global Esports. Will they be able to break the cycle in Stage 1? Frost can only hope so. Now, let's zoom in on some of the players that put up some of the strongest performances, our superstars from Kickoff 2026. Primi, as ever, one of the cleanest aimers that we have in the region, continues to be an absolute terror in his games. The most flexible player in the world, Forsaken did wonders to get his team to Master Santiago, closing out that final series with an ace. And of course, there's Dambi, the best Neon in the world, and now a Masters trophy winner. The future of Pacific is bright. Let's take a look at 4 rookies that have made an immediate impact during Kickoff. Okay, yes, we're cheating with this one, but Autumn, it's his rookie season in Pacific, of course, a veteran in his own right after his performances over in China, but he looks right at home and a hell of a lot better here in the Pacific region. It's early doors for Kaide, and already his performances on DFM have been transformative. X-Ross has been insane for Nongshim Red Force. We saw him step into the team, back at Ascension, qualify, and now is a Masters Trophy winner, and certainly was one of those players in the running for MVP of the tournament. And lastly, we have Javi 8K. This guy has been immeasurable for Global Esports and their successes already this year, and I'm expecting to see way more from him coming into Stage 1. The Pacific Kickoff was full of upsets and miracle runs. The gap has closed, and there are no more weak teams, at least fewer of them. Stage 1 is looking to be an absolute bloodbath. Between the Yoru nerfs, Mix being added to the agent pool, Lotus and Fracture returning to the map pool, and after that All-Pacific Grand Final at Master Santiago, all eyes are on the best region in the world. Who will come out on top? Who will adapt? Make sure to tune in to VCT Pacific Stage 1 to find out.